Hey guys, well, it's hard to believe elk season is just around the corner, about 6 weeks, and we're back into another September. I got to tell you, I'm getting anxious. Been spending some time in the high country where I guide up at Budge's Lodge and looking over that country while I'm out there guiding some fishing and whatnot, and I can't wait to go. But in any case, I want to talk a little bit more about this new EZ SUK'R call from Phelps that I did a couple of reels on. Some of you may have seen on social media, both on Instagram and on Facebook. But I really do think that this call is going to be a game changer this fall, just because of the different pitch and sounds that it offers. And a lot of times that can be key to getting bulls to fire off, particularly as you get close to them. So, want to talk about this call a little bit more in detail. Certainly, one of the nice things about it is you can use it with hands or without, which really key if you wanted to stop a bull. Say you're shooting your bow, you can put this thing out the side of your mouth and work it effectively. I like the idea of the different diaphragms that you can switch out. I plan to get both of the other ones myself and give those a try to see which one works best for me. To talk about my experience with, since I've gotten this, I've been practicing with it now for I guess about a week and a half, off and on as I've had time. Probably the biggest thing that I had to transition from is that, with other elk calls, you're typically blowing air out, whether that be a bite and blow or a diaphragm call, to get sound out of it. And with this call, you suck in. So that does take a little bit of work and practice to get that down, but I'm just getting better and better with this, and I expect by this fall I'm going to have this thing really humming. And you go out and you listen to Jason Phelps or Dirk Durham use this thing, and the sound out of this is just incredible, and I know I can get there. It's just going to take me a little bit more practice, but I'm really pleased with how I'm coming along thus far. So with that, let's take a listen. Sounds pretty good, I think. Really encourage you to get out and check this call out. I think this one can be a game changer this fall for you, and definitely worth your time to have a look. As long as I was doing this little review on the EZ SUK'R, one of the things that I thought would also be advantageous, being that the elk season is right around the corner, is talk about a couple of other new products from Phelps that actually came out last year that I had experience with and also had a lot of success with. The first is this little calf chirper that they came out with. This thing has a unique sound as well. High pitch, you can really get that calf sound or a lost cow sound out of it. And I had a lot of good responses to this last year. Again, another one you want to take a hard look at. And then the other product I wanted to talk a little bit about is the new aluminum tube that they came out with last year. I had a lot of success with this. I think I called in more bulls than I have in a long time with this call, and that includes now that we're into a time where these bulls can get call shy, but I did find them answering this call because of the true tone and pitch that this aluminum tube gets. So, okay, here we go. Sounds pretty crisp.
encourage you to check
And
it
then
out.
probably the last thing I'll talk about is, I've got my Phelps Diaphragm sitting here, just a few of them from last year. And one of the things with these diaphragms is you're going to find that these diaphragms, the quality of them is second to none on the market. And what do I mean by that is that I've used a lot of diaphragms in my 29 years of hunting elk, including 14 years guiding, 9 of those full time. And one of the things that I really wrestled with diaphragms until I came across Jason's products is that I would open up a call out of the package and I'd immediately like the sound, and I'd use that. And eventually these things, they wear out. So I'd go and get the same diaphragm, same model, and lo and behold, I would have trouble getting a sound out of it that I really, liked. And so I'd have to get another one and sometimes another one. And, with Jason's products, I found that I can open up a package and I know with 100% assurance that the sound out of these calls is going to be equal to what I've used in the past. They also offer a comprehensive line, starting with stuff that's easier for beginners and more of a cow sound, where the latex is softer, right on up to the Maverick, the red one, which Dirk designed, which is the most aggressive. And then you've got the pink designed by Jason. I've had a lot of luck with that. And also the gray, which I used to demonstrate the aluminum bugle tube. And then I also like this pitch black, number 2. This is really good for bugles and also really good for cow sounds. The nice thing about the latex in this one is it doesn't absorb water, so you can use this thing all day long and you're guaranteed it's not going to get waterlogged where perhaps you struggle a little bit more to get high quality sound out of it. And here's just an example of some of the cow calls you can get out of this. So that's the pitch black. In any case, I hope you find this review helpful. Certainly I'm here for it if you have any questions on these calls and need some additional advice and counsel or on calling. Always here to help, and hope you guys have a successful and safe elk season, and really looking forward to it. Take care.